You're going to have a very long life with lots of children. 4. No? 6.
I think my palm's got a very rich imagination. It's a bit late for that.
Oh, but the palm never lies. And you're going to meet a tall, dark, handsome stranger.
Hello, Pixie. Anne?
Molly. Hey, you know you've got some nice plants here. I wouldn't mind one myself.
Okay, take your pick. Not that one itself.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. You know, this is very nice. I could have sold it a couple of times over. I reckon it looks just as nice with that plant in it as the other one, but...
Other one? What other one?
The other plant. Well, somebody wanted it. It was very pretty, so I just swapped them over and put that one in its place.
You nut. Who? Who'd you sell it to?
My brother Albie wanted to take it home. He paid me the full price and everything for it.
Did you have a good time?
Yes. Very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I couldn't let you go without telling you how charming you look in that hat.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have any transport? I mean, could I drop you off somewhere?
Thank you. I came with some friends, but they're staying late. You just saved my life.
What's all the ruckus about?
Forget it. Done most of the plants.
What the bloody hell are we going to do now?
We get it back. Her brother's got it. If he's anything like her, it shouldn't be too hard to con it out of him.
Oh, geez, do you know what he looks like?
Don't need to, you're going to do it.
Me? What the bloody hell
You
should
screwed up, lady. So fix it. Now get going.
A cup of tea, please, miss. With milk. Hey, steady on a bit. I can always come back for seconds.
Yeah, anything else?
Maybe a bit of tucker. You got any pies?
Take over, will you?
Sure. We've only got sangers left. Cheese or ham or cheese and ham together.
I was looking for you before, Miss Ferguson. You're inside.
No need to make a song and dance about it. What do you want?
Well, I heard noises in the tool shed.
What sort of noises?
Didn't hang around to find out. Sounded like someone was in there.
What were you doing in that area?
I was looking for a trowel for the plants. Couldn't get in though, it was locked.
Nothing to worry about, probably just rats.
Okay, forget it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Not keen. I'll check it out. But you come with me.
And I can't tell fortunes without a tent. I mean, it's just not done.
Sorry, Pix, I didn't mean to wreck it.
Yeah, well, Myra got away. That's the main thing, ain't you?
Yeah. Well, getting out and staying out are two different things.
Oh, she'll make it. I know she will. You know, I should have made more hats. I know they would have sold well. Hey, what's that funny noise?
It's my stomach. It's rumbled something awful. I think I better go and get something to eat.
Yeah, well, you make and give you something for the baby. You haven't had no milk today.
I'm supposed to be enjoying myself.
I've got to find Charlie.
You really got him hooked, haven't you,
Oh,
Cass?
I'm doing it right then, am I?
I couldn't do it better myself.
I'll go and look after Myra's store.
Okay, honey. I thought you were going to give all this a miss.
Oh, I decided I might be missing out on something. Turns out I was right, doesn't it?
There were a lot of screws around here. You could have stopped her, you know.
Yeah, I know. I thought about it.
Well, why didn't you?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was the way she looked at me. Or maybe I remembered what you said.
What I said.
Yeah, you know, about giving everyone a break. Seemed like a pretty good place to start.
Look, you did the right thing, which is a very good reason for going.
Well, tell me about it. I deserve a break too, you know.
Everything seems all right. You're playing games with me, Keen.
And why would I make it up?
To cover this damage, maybe?
You'd be stupid to bring you around to see it, wouldn't I?
You said it, Keen. Anyway, I'll check it out as soon as that fiasco's over. Now get back to your stall. Unless, of course, you've thought of another way to waste my time.
Fair go, Cass. I hadn't even finished me tucker.
Well, I thought we could have a bit of fun.
All the fun's back there.
Oh, that's because we haven't got started yet.
What's up with you? You're acting real strange.
Oh, come on, Charlie. This is the only chance we're going to get for a bit of tickle and slap.
Slap? The only slap you're heading for is one right around your backside.
Why? What have I done?
Hanging on to a man like a bloody rabbit trap. fluttering your eyelashes like some floozy down the pub. I'm ashamed of it. Fair dinkum I am.
I thought you'd like it. Didn't want you to think I was...
I know what I thought you was. A real natural girl. Not some conniving Sheila who's out to make a fool of a bloke.
Oh, jeez, Charlie, I'm not trying to make a fool of you. I'm trying not to make a fool of myself.
Now what are you on about?
Well, you're a fella, see? You never had a real romance before. Not someone who really liked me.
So?
So I didn't want you to think I was a real nong. Geez, all the other fellas always treated me like one of the blokes. I've never been kissed in my whole life a couple of times. I wanted you to think I was sexy. Not just dumb old Cass.
Dumb old Cass, eh? You know something? You are a nom.
I know.
I thought you knew me by now. I love you. Not this strange Sheila who's been lollygagging around the place all day. I mean the real Cass. The Cass who helped me wean Lucy and was never too busy or too tired to listen to me when I wanted to have a whinge. That's the Cass I want, if she'll have me.
Oh, Charlie, I just wanted you to be proud of me.
I am proud, you silly bugger. Everyone and his dog knows I'm bonkers over you.
Shove that sandwich so far down your throat you'd end up sitting on it.
What the hell have I done?
You helped Desmond, didn't you? Now, where is she?
How the hell would I know? I've been selling veggies all morning. Unless you disguise yourself as a pumpkin, I haven't laid eyes on her.
You're a liar.
And you're a bitch. Why don't you go stand in the veggie patch? I reckon it needs a scarecrow.
Come on, Bobby. You tell me where Desmond's hiding. I'll give you a free snore.
How? You haven't got any stuff in it.
Want to bet? I've got enough to send the whole of H Block to Happy Land.
Yeah, well, not me. If you reckon I'm going to go risking my baby on your stupid drugs, you've got another thing coming.
Okay. If you change your mind. Phyllis is getting it now.
That's Albie. What are you trying to do to him?
What do you care?
Cass is my mate.
Hey, hold it.
You're too late. Moira's already gone. There's not a bloody thing you can do about it.
Yeah, I know. But look, I can get you another one too, even.
But I don't want another plant. I want this one. Kaz sold it to me, fair and square. Besides, it's real pretty.
Yeah, but look, we've got others nearly the same.
Well then, why don't you give one of them to the people you promised this one to? They'll never notice the difference, will they?
Maybe we'd better not hold hands, Charlie. Screws might not like it.
You're a funny one, Cass, that's a fact. I mean, you really do worry about what other people will think, don't you?
Of course I do. I'd be proud to hold your hand any time, Charlie, but I don't want people making jokes about us.
If you're that worried about it, I suppose there's only one thing to do, stop people from talking. That's make an honest woman out of you.
Oh, yeah, that'd stop them in their tracks, wouldn't it? What did you say?
Well, I figure we're practically engaged anyhow. There's no one else in the world for me but you, Cass. I mean, if you don't marry me, I'll probably spend the rest of my life alone anyhow. So will you, Cass?
Oh, I'd love to, Charlie. But they're going to keep me in here for years. It's not fair to ask you to wait all that time.
I've got nothing else I'd rather do, love. Besides, there's lots of things I want to do to the place before me wife, I mean, you move in. So it'll take me a while, but I reckon I'll have everything perfect by the time you come home.
Oh, Charlie.
So we're engaged then?
Suppose we are.
Now look here. Now, I've never been rude to a lady before in my life. Could you give me back my plant, or Struth, I'll swear I'll haul off and thump you one.
I told you, I'll give you another one.
And I told you, I want this one.
Hey, Albie, she hassling you?
She's off her nuts. She tried to take me plant back.
Yeah, and I bet I know why, too. Rack off, Phyllis, before I call a screw.
Just keep your nose off. Don't know where that is
Oh, fair go.
Come on, now break it off. I said knock it off. Bloody hell. Bobby, are you all right, love?
Don't tell me, Hunt. Plant food, right? Hand it over.
I told you it wouldn't bloody work. I told you!
You should have listened to her, Keen.
Bobby.
Hey, Mr. Crookshanks, you're going to be all right.
Struth. I didn't mean for no one to get hurt.
And I really thought John could help the women. He had such a brilliant scientific mind, even as a student. He'd become so warped.
Well, you mustn't go blaming yourself. From what you say, a hell of a lot of other people were taken in by him.
Yes, but I knew him better than anyone else. I just didn't see it. Or maybe I didn't want to. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Just a little green-eyed monster rearing his ugly head.
Jealous, you?
Okay, we're mates now, right, but it's none of my doing. I didn't want it that way. Still don't. I've missed you, you know.
Wally, please. It's over. We can't ever get it back.
Oh, we could give it a try. It's not like you to give up without a bloody good try.
You really are incorrigible.
And I'm lovable too, eh?
It's too soon.
Oh, I'm not in a hurry. Are you? We could pick up the pieces. Slowly. Although not too slowly. Remember what Pixie said about 4 extra kids.
Really?
What do you say?
I don't know. I can't promise it. Come in.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Governor, but there's been a spot of trouble.
Oh, no. It was too good to last. What is it?
Well, Mitchell's been hurt. Seems she got into a bit of a scuffle with Hunt and one of the visitors. I've arranged for an ambulance.
God, she's not losing the baby.
Don't know yet. Sister Hall's on her way out there now.
How did it happen?
It appears that Hunt and Keane were smuggling drugs in, and Mitchell and the visitor got in the way.
All right, I'll see Hunt and Keane straight away. And would you mind winding the fate down quietly? Let's get the visitors out before they start asking questions.
Yes, of course, Governor. Oh, there is one more thing. I haven't done a head count yet, but nobody's seen Desmond for a while.
What?
Well, I've searched around and she's missing. I'd say there's a good chance she's gone. I just thought you ought to know.
Well, she's my best mate. I just want to talk to her.
Not now, Cash. You'll be okay. Let the sister see to Bobby without any interruptions.
He's right, love. You let the nurse see to young Bobby. Then you can have your go.
Oh, geez, Dad, I just don't want nothing to happen to her.
Look easy, love.
Now just lie still, Mitchell.
Is my baby all right?
Well, there's no sign of any contractions. You in any pain?
My head hurts real bad. My stomach just feels a bit strange. Where's Cass? I want Cass.
Shh, the ambulance is on its way. I'm going to take you to hospital, just to be on the safe side.
I don't care what they do as long as my baby's all right.
Oh, poor little Bobby. I don't know why they have those awful fences. They're dangerous.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to end a day, isn't it?
Well, she's got to be all right, but isn't she, Jude? Mr. Crookshanks said it was an accident. She's got to be all right.
I hope so, honey.
Any trouble?
No, they haven't had much to say.
I've got plenty to say, but not to you.
All right, Keane, then you can say it to the Governor. Take them in, Miss Riley.
Come on, you two.
It wasn't my bloody fault.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to spoil your day out, but I'm sure you'll understand. Now, if you just make your way quickly and quietly to the gates.
Oh, not yet.
You look after yourself, love. And write and tell us how young Bobby goes, okay?
Yes, Dad.
Bye-bye.
I'm real sorry, Kaz. It's just... Oh, hell.
You remember what I told you, right?
All right, you lot, inside for muster. Now!
Miss Ferguson, I was thinking if I could go in the ambulance with Bobby, she wouldn't be so
No,
frightened.
Parker. You're not going anywhere except back inside where you belong.
Hey, how you going?
Where the hell have you been?
I've been right here all the time, haven't I, sister?
That's right.
You okay?
They need to check me over. I feel like I need to go to the tip real bad, though. Cass, I've got to tell you something that's really important. It's about Reb.
That's enough, Bobby. Don't get upset. Park, you better go join the others.
Sister, what about the baby?
Don't worry, she'll be in good hands.
Hey, look after me, Walkman.
Yeah. And you look after my godson.
Yeah, well, I don't see why we should get the blame. It was probably Parker's Dilliver brother that brought the stuff in anyway.
Don't be ridiculous.
ridiculous, Hunt. You know as well as I do that you both conspired to use the fate to get drugs in here. Now you're going to tell me how.
Oh, by helicopter, how else?
Watch it, Keen. I've had all I can take for one day. My God. I try to get some freedom from you all, and you throw it straight back in my face.
Freedom? That's a laugh.
I don't find it funny, Keen. Neither should you. You were the ones who went on strike and campaigned for those privileges. Get them out of here.
Shall I take them to solitary?
No. They can explain to the others why there'll be no more open days. The VJ can decide how much longer they'll spend in here. I don't care if I never see them again.
And Mason?
Present, Miss Ferguson.
Parker? You are here, aren't you, Parker?
Yes, Miss.
Well, that leaves only Desmond. I don't suppose any of you lot could tell me where she is, could you? And what about the 3 wise monkeys? No, I thought not.
Greg just got a call from the main gates. Seems they're holding a woman without a visitor's pass. Claims she lost it.
So that's how she did it. You better let the governor know it's confirmed Desmond's escaped.
Right.
Okay, you lot. Lock them in, Mrs. Barfield, till the governor decides what to do with them.
Oh, gee, it was such a lovely day. Now it's ruined. I wonder how Bobby is.
Yeah, she was so white.
Yeah, but she'll be all right, honey. You'll see.
Never even got a chance to tell her about me engagement.
Your what?
You and Charlie engaged?
Oh,
how wonderful. Could I be bridesmaid?
Congratulations, honey.
Doesn't seem right somehow, does it? I mean, being happy when poor little Bobby. Now I'm going to cry like a little kid.
You go ahead and cry.
Well, she really feels for Bobby, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Anything I can do?
No, Kaz. She just needs to be by herself. Well, girls, it looks like the party's over.
Come on, Rib, if you get some more dope in, I'll help you sell it, honest.
Had a gutful of your help.
Look, it wasn't my fault that the freak shift. I mean, how was I to know that Parker was going to sell the plant? I keep getting the blame and it's not my fault.
Yeah, well, you blew it, Phil. The way you were carrying on, I'm surprised you didn't sell tickets.
But
Now, maybe I could just put up with that. But you lagged. Straight to Ferguson.
I didn't mean to. It just slipped out.
Yeah? Well, we're finished. Now, you go somewhere.
But, Rib, we've got to stick together. The others are going to blame us for what happened to Bobby, you know.
Oh, not us, Phil. You. You're the one they're after. They're going to get you, Phil. And if they don't, I will.
Yes, that's right, Inspector. The only other place I can think of is the PRG. Yes, the Prisoners Reform Group. No, no one else. Yes, you can get me here. Goodbye. Well, that was the easy one. I don't suppose the department will be as pleasant.
Mrs. Reynolds, would it help any if I resigned?
In heaven's name, why should you?
Well, I mean, it was my fault. Young Bobby, I didn't mean to hurt her, but...
You weren't to know she wasn't involved. But the only thing you can be guilty of is... well, being perhaps a little overzealous. You like the job, don't you?
Oh, why? I like it all right. Just don't want to let you down, that's all.
You haven't let me down. Now, please, no more talk of resigning. Right now, I need all the support I can get.
What's the verdict?
She's gone. She managed to get hold of some clothes and just walked out with a borrowed pass.
Oh, boy. I was afraid of something like that.
Meaning what?
Sorry?
Look, I've just told the police that no one outside is involved. If you know something...
You don't think I had anything to do with it, do you?
Well, no, but...
Oh, poor Myra was half crazed with worry about her daughter. Now, if something had happened to Paul, you would have been out that door like a shot. I would have expected it. Doesn't mean I'd be driving the getaway car.
I'm sorry. But let's face it, I did ask you to help with Kay in the first place, and you are a soft touch, Rolly.
I might be soft in the heart, but I'm not soft in the head. What you're suggesting is not only illegal, it's bloody stupid. I'm too old for that sort of caper. Besides, I've got my own ideas how it could have been solved without escaping. Now, if Myra had come to me,
She still might, you know.
Myra? No,
well, she has to go somewhere, especially if she finds Kay. What would you do?
Let's not cross our bridges yet.
We have to, Wally. If you lift one finger to help her, you will be an accessory.
And the first time was only make-believe so that Myra could get away, but the second time was for real. They took her away in an ambulance.
Poor Bobby. I can't believe it. Mr. Crookshank seemed like such a nice, genuine man.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't mean to do it. Anyway, Sister Hall said that Bobby will be fine, and at least Myra will be with her daughter now.
She really just walk out as a visitor.
Yeah, and she looked very chic, even if I do say so myself.
But listen, what's going to happen to everyone that helped Myra?
Well, if Mrs. Reynolds finds out, we'll be in terrible trouble. We'll all be punished. They could even take away... Oh, no. They could take away my release. I could be here forever.
Don't lie to me. There's been enough of that already.
I'm not lying. I tried to tell you, Mrs.
You're trying to tell me that Myra Desmond organised the whole thing by herself. That she managed to get civilian clothes, a visitor's pass, and God knows what else without the other women knowing about it? I don't believe that.
Yeah, well, I knew about it, but...
Not enough. This was too well organised for two people, and you know it.
Excuse me, Governor, but if you ask me...
I'm not Miss Ferguson. I'm asking Bryant.
However, I think Desmond may have changed in Mason's tent. That certainly sounds...
Wait outside, please.
Do you think that's wise?
When I've finished with Bryant, you can bring Mason in. Well, did Desmond change in the tent?
No, Mrs. Reynolds.
Did Mason have any part in it?
No.
Civilians?
Civilians, I don't know what you mean by it.
Don't insult me, Judy. You have lied, plotted, and made me look a fool, so please don't insult me. Those grounds were crawling with civilians. Did any of them help you?
No. I know it looks bad. Myra will come back as soon as she does what she has to do.
She's gone to help her daughter, hasn't she? I really didn't think this would ever happen to us, Judy. I busted a gut trying to support your strike action. More pay, better conditions. Oh, yes. And the open day, I really believed in that one. It'd teach the women to mix with people on the outside. That's what you said, isn't it? I didn't know what you meant at the time. Who helped in the escape? Get out.
Mind if we have a talk, Cass? If you don't want to, just say. But I'd like to explain about this afternoon.
You shouldn't have done it, Mr. Crookshank.
I had to break up the fight,
No
Cass.
fight. She was trying to help my brother.
Well, yes, I know that now. But it didn't look like that at the time. I thought somebody might have got hurt, so I had to do something.
Fair enough. She's only a little squirt, but you didn't have to be so rough with her.
Cass, it was a mistake. Now, I hope you believe me, because I really am sorry.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make any excuses, but... Well, back home in England, I used to work in the Borstal system. I don't know whether you've heard of it.
Or prison or something, isn't it?
It's more like an institution for young lads. And there can be a right bunch of little villains, I can tell you. And if they started a fight, you had to break it up smartly. Otherwise, somebody got hurt. And I mean really hurt. Now, I know it sounds a bit daft, but... Well, I think that's what happened this afternoon. I just forgot where I were. Am I making any sense?
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for coming to tell me about it. Don't seem so bad now. I know you didn't mean it.
Good. And don't worry, we'll make it up to Bobby when she gets back. Here, you better get some grub or you miss out.
Mr. Crookshank, I understand everything you said.
But Bobby better not lose that baby.
If I'm any judge of dirty looks, someone over there doesn't like you.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's only Reb.
What's wrong with her?
No, I don't know. Her and Phyllis were dragged into the governor's office just after the fight. We'll find out what it was. Don't worry about it. Are you all right? Pixie, what's wrong?
It all happened so fast, Jude. I think I'm confused.
What happened, honey?
Well, it all happened in one day. I mean, normally everything's so boring. There was a fete and Myra and Mr. Schumann. I'm getting out tomorrow. Poor little Bobby. Oh, gosh, I hope she's all right.
Just a minute. What did you say? About getting out tomorrow.
Oh, yes, isn't that wonderful? Mrs. Reynolds just told me. I think it has something to do with that awful doctor.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Pixie. My God, I thought it would take weeks. Everybody, hey, listen. She's getting out tomorrow. Pixie's getting out tomorrow.
Oh, geez, I'm going to miss you, Pix. But, it's good news, isn't it, eh?
Oh, no, it's terrible, Kaz. I don't think I want to go because, well, all of my friends are here.
Well, listen, everybody loves you. You go before they keep you here.
Yeah, look Mara up while you're at it. Tell her what we think of her.
Don't you speak about Myra like that. She's my friend, so just shut up!
Yeah, well, she might be your friend, Mason, but you can tell her what she's left us with. 8 o'clock curfew, no buy-up and extra cleaning duties. And you can tell her something else, too. If she thinks Bryant's going to have an easy time taking over, she can forget it.
6, 7, 8. 8 reports in one day and all signed by me. Now, that is the way to run a prison. Now, I doubt whether your textbook there would back me up.
What? Oh, no, perhaps not.
And that's the trouble with this place. Everyone was taught by the book. Now, I was taught in a prison, a damn tough prison.
Which I suppose turned out damn tough prisoners.
Frightened prisoners. And that's the only way to teach them. And you know why it worked? Because we had a governor. I mean, a real governor. God, she was tough.
Sounds like a pleasant working atmosphere.
At least the inmates did as they were told. Not like this place. Here they hand Reynolds a list of demands and she gets straight on the phone to the department. They've got her running around like a lackey.
I don't agree with you there. From what I've seen, they really respect her.
Oh, yeah. They really respected her today, didn't they? Pink cakes and tea on the lawns and wave goodbye to the prisoners as they walk through the gates. Oh, wonderful.
I'll make this as short as possible, Ferguson. I will put up with and excuse many things in this prison, but if I ever hear a repeat performance of what I've just heard, I will do everything in my power to remove you.
I think I have a right to express...
No one has the right to sabotage the working authority of this prison. If you haven't got the guts to come to me with your complaints, either go to the department or keep your mouth shut. Understand?
Yes, Governor.
Good. Now get back to work. Sorry you had to hear that, Dennis.
That's all right. Mrs. Reynolds, is there any news on young Mitchell?
That's what I came to tell you. The hospital rang and said she's fine, so you can stop worrying.
Oh, that's great. Thanks.
What are you doing here, Hunt? Get back to the rec room.
I can't. Please, Miss Ferguson, they're blaming me for what happened.
What are you talking about?
Reb and Lou are crook on me for losing the dope, and I didn't even know it was there, honest.
Don't lie to me, Hunt. I'm not in the mood.
I'm not lying, Miss Ferguson. I'm getting the blame for what happened to Bobby, too. Look, I'll do anything you say, but you've got to give me protection.
All right. It's bargain time, Hunt. You tell me where Desmond is, and I'll look after you.
How would I know? She wouldn't tell me.
Okay, Hunt. You're on your own. Good luck.
You can't brush me off, Ferguson. I know too much. If I had a word to the right people, you'd be out of a job for the rest of your life.
Now, you just think about what you said. And you think about what I'm going to do to you for saying it. I'm going to go now. But think about it, Hunt, because it's going to happen. And it won't be very nice.
I'm glad you're not mad at me or nothing. I was only trying to help Cass's brother.
Yes, I know. I had a chat with him before he left.
He's a good bloke, isn't he? Reckon Phyllis must have been off her head. It was only a flaming pot plant.
Well, yes, anyway, we'll talk about that when you get back.
When do you reckon that'll be? I'm not in a hurry or nothing. It's just I'm worried about Cass.
Why?
I reckon she blamed Mr. Crookshank for what happened, and I just didn't want her to say anything to him.
Oh, in that case, you needn't worry. They've had a talk and sorted it all out.
Oh, good one.
And according to the sister, you'll be back with us in a couple of days, so they must be happy with you.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with me. I could have told them that. Tell you what, they reckon Mrs. O'Regan's got a second job. The food here's bloody awful. Well, it's not good.
I'll, let you get some rest. Got everything you need?
Yeah, thanks. You haven't heard from Jack, have you?
No, not yet. All right, Bobby. Good night.
Yeah, see ya. Thanks for coming in.
Hello, Doctor.
Ah, Mrs. Reynolds.
By the way, thank you for looking after Bobby. I must admit I was a bit worried about her, but she looks fine.
Yes, she's all right. But I don't think we'll break the news to her until tomorrow.
What news?
Her sister didn't tell you.
She's lost the baby, hasn't she?
Yes, I'm afraid she has.
Here, honey.
I wonder if Mrs. Reynolds would let me stay here until I find somewhere to live.
Pixie, I thought we had already settled that.
Yeah, but it's awfully lonely out there, Jude. And I've never had to look after myself before, have I?
Oh, you must have some friends.
Yeah, well, 7 actually.
And she married every one of them.
Don't say it like that. I don't think I'm dreadful. All I'm saying is...
All you are going to say is your farewell speech.
Oh, no.
Turn that tranny on. Give me this now. Come over here. Hey, everybody, shut up. Shut up. Everybody. Now, Pixie's going to make her farewell speech here. I tried to stop her, but you know what she's like.
All yours, Pixie.
Well, all I want to say is... Oh, well, I don't really. Jude said I have to. You see, I didn't like this place when I first came here. Oh, I like the people. Oh, well, no, not all of them. But I don't suppose you all like me, did you?
Oh, no.
Well, I think you're wonderful. You really are. And when I think of all the things we've been through and all the fun we've had...
It hasn't all been fun.
Oh, no, but that's why we all helped each other, Jude. Gosh, you should know that. You got me out of so much trouble. Well, that's all I want to say. I think you're wonderful. You really are. And I'm going to miss you terribly. And, well, to my very special friend... Oh, Jude.
Brian, if you can bear to take your hands off her, the governor wants to see you.
What for at this time of night?
You'll find out. The rest of you clean this mess up and get to your cells.
It's silly when you think about it, isn't it?
What is? Huh?
Well, here's me worrying about all of you being left in here, but there's no need to, is there? I mean, well, you've got each other, haven't you? Well, there's you and Bobby and Judy, and as soon as Myra gets back, well, it'll be almost like the old team again, won't it?
Don't forget the baby.
Oh, yeah. She's going to be a lovely little mother, too.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. You know, Pix, today after the fete, you know, when Bobby got hurt, I got to thinking, what if that doctor had got away with it, eh? What if he'd made me kill Bobby? I would have killed the baby, too. Geez, people like that, they shouldn't be allowed to live, you know.
Don't say things like that.
Yeah, I know, Pix, I'm sorry. But Bobby's my best mate. I've got to say it, Pix, or I'll go mad. Look, you know I've never wanted to hurt nobody in my life, never. But that doctor and Phyllis... Well, sometimes, Pixie, you know, talking just isn't enough. Except it wouldn't do no good. Just laugh at me and then I'd get mad, you know. Oh, jeez, Pix. It's awful, you know. I hate feeling like this.
Oh, I wish I could help you, Cass, but Well, just think. It's just going to be lovely things from now on. There's the baby and Charlie and... Oh, yes. What about Charlie?
Yeah, poor old Charlie. Really picked a dud when he picked me, didn't he?
Don't say things like that. You know something? You're the nicest person I've ever met. But if you don't stop talking like that, I'm going to get very cross.
Oh, and then look out, eh? Oh, punchy picks. Oh, remember the time you knocked me out? Oh.
I didn't know what to... What's wrong, Jude? You look awful.
I've just been to see Mrs. Reynolds. I got some bad news.
Bobby?
She's okay. The baby, she lost the baby.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid so. I'm not going to tell her. Not till tomorrow anyway. But, at least she's okay.
She'll grow up.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Oh, no, but don't do this.
Cass!
Are you all right,
Yes,
Jude?
yes. My God, where is she? Where'd she go?
Well, I don't know. She just ran past me. It was awful. I spoke to her, but she didn't even seem to hear me.
She blamed Phyllis.
No.
Yes, but under normal circumstances, the whole thing would have gone unnoticed. In fact, Mitchell would have been on a charge.
Thanks, Sue. I appreciate your kind words. But this wasn't normal. Bobby Mitchell was pregnant and I treated her like, well, one of the lads. Cass, what's the matter? I've just heard about Bobby. I want you to know how sorry...
No, don't do this! Let go! Let go, Parker! Let go!
I'll get help. You murderer!
Quick, Parker's gone mad. I need help.
Just lock her in a cell. She'll get over it.
No, Joan, she's killing Dennis. I mean it, she's gone stark staring mad.
Where are they?
Oh, cell block, security gates.
I'll call an ambulance, tell them what's happened, and then phone the governor.
Oh, no, but you just
Look,
can't...
just hurry. I'll look after it.
Don't let him go!
Open the gate.
She'll kill you. There's an ambulance on the way. They'll have restrainers.
Open it. Those women are in danger.
They're her friends.
Look at her. She hasn't got any friends. Sorry, Lassie, I had to do it.
You didn't. I mean, she'll be all right, won't she? She's not...
Yes, Pixie. No, she's all right. I think if you just go back to your cell...
Mr. Crookshank doesn't have to explain his actions to you, Mason. Now get to your cell.
I wonder if you'd let me finish, Miss Ferguson. She'll be all right, Pixie. Don't worry, we'll look after her. If you just go back to your cell, why don't you make Judy a nice cup of tea? Think she could do with one?
Yeah, come on.
You treat them like that, they're going to walk all over you.
I'll tell you something, Miss Ferguson. You do it your way, and I'll do it mine. Okay?
Jude, don't cry. Look, you sit down and I'll make you a nice cup of tea. Well, Cass is going to be all right. You heard what Mr. Crookshank said.
Did you see her? Did you see what this place has done to her? She was the sweetest person I ever met. But I believe she would have killed any one of us out there.
Oh, don't say that, Jude. Look, I know she wasn't... Well, she wasn't herself, but... Well, who would be after something like that?
Oh, well, I guess you're right. I hope you're right.
Of course I am. I'm right about something else, too.
What?
Well, I'm not leaving here tomorrow, Jude. I couldn't, not now. It'll be easy enough to put me on a charge.
Pixie, we've already discussed
I don't care. I'm not leaving you here on your own. Oh, not my very best friend. It just wouldn't be fair.
Well, that's right. It wouldn't be fair. And not in the way you think. Pixie, I've nearly got it together here. I mean, I know I'm not coping all right at the moment, but if I take things just day by day, in my own little way, I can handle it. But if I thought that you were staying here because of me, I couldn't handle that.
Yeah, but what about Reb and Phyllis?
I'll deal with them. You want to make me happy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then go. Be free. I know that, you won't understand just what I mean. You're my very best friend, too.
Don't let me stop you, Phil. I mean, if you were to have an accident, to see the doctor, you'd want to have clean undies now, wouldn't you?
What do you want?
Well, you see, I owe you one, Phil. Remember? Well, this is it. Not bad, eh?
Don't Reb, please.
You know the difference between an asset and a liability, Phil? Well, you're a liability, and I can't afford you.
Don't you worry, I'll look after this.
Bryant, get a move on. You too, Mason. Bryant, I knew there was something I wanted to tell you. They've had a spot of bother over at Barnhurst. Anyway, they're going to be sending us one of your old mates.
Okay, I'll bite. Who is it?
Winter. Mari Winter.
Miss Ferguson, have you heard how Cass is?
Oh, Mason, yes. I knew there was something else I wanted to say. She's been committed to the state hospital for the criminally insane. Yeah. Good thing, too. At least we'll all be safe now. She's going to be there for the rest of her life.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside, the roses grow. They don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.